Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eric Langkamp, also known as Tricky Hunter. So, it's been a while since I've shown you guys anything when it comes to uh, Averon here, especially the Empire map. It's been a long time coming, and we're hopefully within a week here of getting you guys an early alpha test out to a select number of um, people who have volunteered to test the Empire system. But I've got the Empire map drawing. I've got initial positioning of empires. There we go. So you can see the green border happening around this little town here, red border occurring around this one. These guys are actually positioned on the map, and you'll see more map tiles pop in. Now, I still have to tune this a little bit better for how it's maneuvering the map and everything, but because you can see sections of the map are disappearing at inopportune times. Um, but you can see forest, mountains, everything. These will start looking a little bit better after the early test, and you'll also see that the borders here are actually appearing around landmass objects, which isn't exactly ideal. I still need to fix a couple of things with that. But you see all these cities; those are all independent tests from different test accounts that I've had. I'm gonna try and find Elysius here because it is in here. Nope. Um, Map center. There we go. There's Elysius. So right now, Elysius doesn't look like much, but sooner, soon in the future here, there's going to be more rounded edges to things, including forests, mountains, cities, towns, the whole bit. The borders are going to interlace in here, and you can see for right now it's a pinkish purple border for anything that is Comstar. Red is anything that's any other player than yourself right now. Um, and then green is you. We'll eventually set it up so that you can select the color that you want certain factions to be displayed as. But let's go ahead and drop back out of here and show new player creation and empire creation for the hell of it. So those of you who have logged in before have seen this screen. So we'll do tester, I don't know, 14. And test, and then some garbage email. And then that'll go ahead and go through the process of setting things up. And then as soon as it finds out that there's no empire set up for that account, it'll ask for an empire name. Test empire 14. Test capital 14. And then that'll go through the process of creating that. It'll send out some data here. This screen is going to be a loading screen, but I haven't worked on that yet, so that's going to be a little bit. And then boom, there we are. And this one is actually on the edge of a lake, interestingly enough. But there you go. So it pops in with map being center, and I think up here is where my city was. Yep, right there. So you see that's now red. Um, and then down here by the lake, that's the green. So the next step this weekend is we're going to have a relatively lengthy meeting in regards to how the user interface is going to be laid out for selecting buildings and research and different things like that, editing the towns, expanding, moving troops. Those are all aspects that need to be laid out in some semblance of order on this screen to make it, you know, um make sense to beginner players and also longtime veterans. So we're going to have a nice long sit down here, and also coming up next month, my team and I will be going out to GDC as an entire group this time. We do have a few publisher meetings, so we're hoping big things will come of it. But I'll keep you guys posted as we go. Those of you who have already signed up to be a part of this early alpha test of Empire, you know who you are. But if you are interested in being a part of the early test and you are or you were a Patreon member, you'll have access if you want it. So just message me and on Discord or Facebook, and I can get you linked up for doing so. If you have never been a Patreon subscriber, now would be the chance, because not only will you be getting cool stuff, but you'll also be able to partake in the early testing phases of Empire. So feel free to get in touch. As always, feel free to ask any questions you like. Otherwise, it has been another late night, and we're finally starting to see significant progress towards Empire, and I'd really like to be able to get that done before GDC, because I need something to show publishers, and I want to make sure that testing has thoroughly been done for it. So I will talk to you guys later, and thanks for viewing.